Monday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to this is the 4th week of April. The way I kind of counted out, it's the 4th week of April. The weekend was challenging. On the work relaxation front, not anything was too much different or too different, whatever. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. I edited my video as always, and I tried to get little bits of I don't write on the weekends, but graphics and stuff like that done also. Oh gosh, excuse me. But what did make the weekend challenging was the excruciating amount of pain that my foot was in. My foot/ankle. And I mean, it's hurt before, obviously, since when it started hurting back in the end of January in the first place. It's hurt before, but usually the pain would be really bad, and then it would kind of fade away, and then just kind of be a throbbing pain, but not like ever present. And this weekend, it was I barely could walk. I ended up, because I don't have a brace yet and don't have money for a brace yet, but I do get a YouTube payout tomorrow, so I will be going to get me a brace. So what I did was I tied this compression sock that I had. I wrapped it around my foot like you would wrap an ace bandage around the foot to compress the foot, and that seemed to help somewhat, but I didn't think of that little trick until yesterday. So basically all of Friday evening, all of Saturday, I was just in so much pain with my foot, and there's no way to avoid walking around. Eventually I'm gonna have to get up to go somewhere, and it was just like when I would go to pick up my right foot, the pain was just, there were times that almost knocked me out. And it was just really bad. So hopefully if I get a brace, that will help. I hope. I don't really know, because I don't know. But I started my vlog off a little differently than I normally do. I wanted y'all to see where my Monday actually starts, because my Monday actually starts, if I were going by the model that I used to go by, which is, it's not a new day until I wake up again, which for everything else except for writing, I still go by. But when it comes to writing, I've learned to trick my brain to know that, okay, after midnight, we're in the new day now. So now that it's Sunday, but it's after midnight, so it's really Monday. So I can start Monday's words now. And so my Monday starts on a Sunday night, basically. That Sunday, in the wee hours of the morning. And so I wanted y'all to see where my Monday actually really starts. So even though it's usually a little earlier than the 3:40 something is when I started my session. It's usually a little earlier than that, but I got wrapped up in some videos that I was watching. So yeah, and then I ended it with some comedy, watching some Josh Johnson, because I love watching him just start my week off with some laughter. And then I woke up today, and I do have, there's this social media, I don't know if y'all watch Marketing by Shelby's YouTube channel. She has great videos that help marketing wise, and she also has poetry books and she's working on a thriller, I think. But she put together this summit. It's a free summit, and so I signed up to get in, and so she has it where you can watch all of the scheduled talks They unlock on the day that they're scheduled to do the talking or whatever. So I have them pulled up. There's like four, 6 of them. Yes, I have that pulled up. I'm gonna try to kind of watch that throughout the day. Um, but I do want to actually get in a couple more sprints. Because I was starting to really get back into my Mackenzie Brown last night, which is what I was working on. And tonight's session, I want to work on pen name. So I want to kind of get a couple more sprints with Mackenzie Brown. And I think I'm going to do 45s. I've been doing 30s here recently, but I did 2 45s last night and I got like 1,700 words. So I felt good about that. And I think I want to try doing 2 45s again. And then I will try to watch 1 or 2 of these social media summit talks. But I also have other stuff, admin related stuff, that I want to also try to work on. And I know it's 4:46, so not a lot of my day left. But I'm going to try to see what I can get done. I posted my Substack note already. I do have to take my picture, which I think my picture is actually going to be of the summit stuff. But for now, I'm going to go write some more Mackenzie, I think. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I had an idea. So y'all know the Confessions of the Pleasantly Plump pilot, TV pilot idea that I've been working on. I got this idea weeks ago that I wanted to actually turn it into a novel. And I couldn't really think of how the novel would play out. Did I want it to go exactly how I was planning on doing the pilot, or whatever. But I figured it out last night. It's gonna be a story that follows 3 friends. And, I'm still piecing some brain dump stuff together, but I think I figured it out. Why did I don't need a new idea. I don't, but I'll be back. Bye. Hi. Hello. It's been a minute. I don't know what time it was last time I talked to you. It was it 6 something? 5 something? Going on 6 something? I'm not entirely sure. But I know that you saw. Yes, you saw my word count, because my word count was after I spoke to you guys. I had gotten, for Monday, I got 3,092 words. That's more than half of what I did last week total. Like, just in Monday. Very proud of myself for that. Sorry. Drinking tea. It's 39 degrees here. 39. I'm loving it. Because it was like 90 degrees last week. Well, 88. But give or take a few degrees. So I'm loving that it's 39 degrees right now. It's cold. Yay! It's my pajamas with some sleeves. But Okay, so I got my workout, and then I listened to some of the uh, social media marketing summits that I wanted to listen to. I still don't listen to all of them, but they'll be active for like the next till Wednesday, I think. So I'll be able to listen to them more tomorrow when I get back in the house, I guess. I worked on a little bit of poetry because poetry night is this Sunday. By the time you guys see this vlog, it will have already happened, and I'll leave a link to the video and the playlist. But it will have already happened, so I would like to have some new poetry for the event itself. But and I've been working on fine-tuning these particular poems since the last poetry night. But I couldn't pull it together by that one. So hopefully I can pull it together by this one. Plus I need to start actually putting the collection together anyway. What else did I work on? I did something else. What that something is, I don't know. I did a little reading. I read some, thanks for watching. I read some of my J.D. Raw book that I should have been finished with this weekend, but I did not finish. So, still reading. Almost finished. I didn't get around to working on any When Love Calls promo graphics, but hopefully tomorrow. What else did I do? Well, yeah, it was about my list. So, I feel like I words. What are words? I feel like I was productive. And if you saw me coloring, I even got in a little self-care moment while I was listening to the social media marketing webinar thing. So I did some coloring while I was doing that. So worked in some self-care as I was trying to be also productive. So, yay. So, and as you saw, I'm in a sprint right now with Sky. There's like less than 2 minutes left on the sprint, but I've gotten a chunk written. I'm hopefully gonna write a little bit more when I say goodbye to you. I'm not going to bed yet. I'll be back before I actually say goodnight, but I'm gonna go get a couple more sentences in because I got like a minute and a half, and I want to get as much words as possible. I do feel like my wrist is starting to ache a little bit, so we'll see what I can do tonight, but I'll be back later. Bye. I still have 6 minutes left on this 45-minute sprint that I started, even though my wrist is like, hey, you should probably stop now. Feeling a little achy. I might just let the 6 minutes run out and just kind of stop now. I feel like I did a good amount just now, even though I wouldn't mind hitting over 1,000 in a sprint, but excuse me. But I'm gonna say goodnight here. I do have my physical therapy tomorrow. And the other things I need to do depends on whether my YouTube payout is in my account like it's supposed to be tomorrow or not. I don't know. Anyway, I hope I can get my ankle brace tomorrow because it's, it needs help. It needs to be stabilized or something. But I'll say goodnight. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning. You wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again.
Tuesday. Okay. Happy Tuesday. Hello. You can't tell by the look on my face. I'm tired. Mentally and physically tired. Definitely physically, because I just had physical therapy and it kind of kicked my butt. And there were some exercises I actually couldn't do or couldn't fully do because of my ankle. So I bought a brace and a compression sleeve for the foot or something like that. I was happy when I got up and got ready to go and leave the house and everything, because I got my payout from YouTube today, and it was definitely more than I've gotten before. Not a lot more, but more, and more is always good in these hard times. And so I was like, okay, finally I'll be able to get the brace that I need and a couple of other things that I really need, and again, maybe a few things I just want. I don't know why I was hoping for that. That was just too much to hope for. Spent way more in Walmart than I intended, because some other needs crept up in between last night and today. Not personal items, personal needs. And so I had to get those, and then the brace and the compression thing for the foot, and it's just, I spent more than I was supposed to. It's like glare of the sun, or I don't know, but I spent more than I was supposed to, and I'm hungry, which is why I just went to Chipotle, even though I probably really shouldn't have, but I'm hungry, and I'm just really tired of never having enough. And it's just frustrating. It's like, I was happy, I got the payout, great, I'm thankful for any little bit that helps in the between time of at the first of the month and the second of the month, really. But it goes so much more quickly than it comes. And then I never have enough. And then I feel like I'm never doing enough to get enough. And I never work hard enough to be getting enough. Or I never promote myself enough. Or talk about my stuff enough. Or just nothing feels like it's enough. And it's just frustrating. And I'm just tired. I'm just mentally tired. And it's just frustrating. Because I just want to have enough. I just want to have enough. I'm not asking for the world. I mean, I just want enough to not feel deflated at a moment that I should feel very happy and excited about. And I know there are people that get YouTube payouts every single month, so no big deal for them, but I don't get a YouTube payout every month. So when I get one, I'm very excited about it. It's like all of my hard work in doing these videos and putting my life out there and being vulnerable and opening myself up, all that hard work, it means something. It's valued, as if my hard time and work isn't valued unless I get a payout. But in this economy and with this capitalism and in this country, if you don't have money, you pretty much aren't shit, or you can't have shit. And it's just really frustrating. Land of the free, they call it. I don't feel very free most of the time. But as soon as I said that out my mouth just now, I'm like, nope, because that's not true. There are people in other countries that can't do half the things that we do in this country. They can't speak freely like they want. Although, give us a minute, it seems like we're losing that too. But so I know there's a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot we can do here that people can't do other places. So I don't want to sound like I don't realize that. I'm just really frustrated. Like I thought I was gonna have enough to also be able to get some food from the store for the weekend coming up. And put gas in my car, which I still haven't even gone to the gas station yet, so that's a whole other thing. And I don't. And I'm really tired. But yeah, maybe I'll be happier and more positive later when I come on. But that's it. That's what I have for now. I'll be back later. Bye.
Redemption ever came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment, cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from...
Hi. Just trying to, oh my gosh, I can't get myself together. Why? It's been a minute. What did I do? You have to stop falling. Come on now. Well, streaming Nia, I've been watching some of these marketing webinar things that I signed up for. Marketing by Shelby. I'll link her in the description box. She has a YouTube channel, really good videos, really helpful. She put together this 3-day summit. I think it's 3 days, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. I don't think it's the whole week. I think it was just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But she put together this free summit. So hopefully y'all signed up. I don't know if she's doing any replays or anything like that, but I signed up for it, so I'm trying to watch as much as I can. The Monday's talks expire tomorrow, I think. So I'm just trying to watch what I need to watch before it goes away and I can't watch it. But that said, I did want to say that I did get my brace. This is the brace that I got, and I'm in fact wearing it right now. I put it on immediately when I got it in the house. And it's been helpful. So, but I also got this for when I go out driving, because if you can see, it's probably not comfortable to wear with socks and tennis shoes and things like that. So I got this compression sock thing to wear when I go out driving. So there's that. Oops, hold on. So hopefully it will help my foot feel better, foot, ankle, whatever, feel better, and I'm not crying in pain and in agony. So, because, that's not fun. But I did write. I didn't get as high of a word count on the first run as I would have liked to. I got about 600 something on the second run. I got over 1,000, and hopefully I'll be able to write some tomorrow before stream, so that I can. I've been doing good so far Monday and Tuesday with my word count. Not as high for today. No, is that today? Yeah, Tuesday. Not as high for Tuesday as Monday, because I got 3,000 words on Monday, and for Tuesday I got 2,100 something. 2,000 something. Oh my gosh, you can't see me. I got 2,000 something words on Tuesday. So I'm at 5,000 something words already for the week, which was about what I had at all of last week. So I'm trying to keep up the momentum and not lose it. I know I had my little rant or my vent earlier today in the car because I was frustrated because, life just be life, and it's just, sometimes it just feels like it's all too much. But I just keep on keeping on. And, did I mention that I believe I sold a book? Matter of fact, yes, I did, because in my physical therapist, once again, was talking about my book to everyone in there, and one of the patients that she was working with, she's like, she asked him, does your girlfriend read? And he was like, yeah, she loves books. So he took down the information. He's like, I'll buy it for her. I was like, okay, yay. And then one of the other physical therapists, she's a little new, and she like literally ordered my book right in front of me. It'll be delivered to her house on Friday. I'm just like, oh boy, yay. It's a good thing. It's great. It's just, I wish I had more, because my physical therapist did ask me. She said, you need to get some bookmarks or business cards or something made with the link to the site or the QR code or whatnot. And that's what I had wanted to do. Part of what I want to do with my YouTube payout, but I had personal things that I needed to get, so that just wasn't possible. And I would like to buy some things to further market myself, and I want to be successful. That's all. I just want to be successful. I just want to, yeah. I just want to sell my books. Oh, and the fun thing is, okay, so there was this other patient in there. She was new. And so she heard us talking, and she said she was a writer, but she said she only like journals or writes poetry or whatever. So then my therapist was like, well, she also writes poetry collections as well, other than just the novels. I was like, oh boy. And so I was like, well, why haven't you thought of putting out a poetry collection? She was like, I don't know. I just never really thought that, I was able to do something like that. I was like, well, why not? And so now when she left, she was like, she said it was meant to be me me meeting you today, because I had been thinking about maybe I should, but I wasn't sure. I was on the fence, and I guess I made her think about it again. So, I mean, and the premise of what she wants to put out, I kind of, I like the idea. I'm not going to say it because, it's not my idea, it's hers. So, but, I like the premise and what she was thinking of. So I hope she does decide to put it together and put it out there into the world. You know, I really love being a writer, being an author, and meeting other authors and other writers and people who just like reading my books. It sometimes makes it all worth it. It would be nice to have a good living off of it, though. That'd be great. That'd be great. But I'm going to say goodnight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Just realizing that I have not actually come on to say hello to you today. Oops. Hi. It's not 9 o'clock. We're just going to pretend that it's earlier. As you just saw, I was reading. Reading on the second sprint for my stream at the moment. I completely thought that I had actually said something earlier. Oopsie. Yeah, I got up earlier today than I should have, and I'm feeling it now because I got up at 11 something in the morning. 11 something in the morning. You remember what time I go to bed? It's 7 something. So I'm on 4 hours of sleep right now, and I'm really starting to feel those 4 hours. But nevertheless, I did write. I didn't write the 2,000 words I wanted to write today. But I also started dozing off in that last sprint that I was doing. Did my Substack note. I did some reading earlier as well. So I'm feeling really tired, which begs the question, why on earth was I up at 11 something in the morning? I don't know. I got up to go to the bathroom and then I couldn't lay back down and go back to sleep. So figured I might as well stay up and do things. Really regretting that decision now. But I did just want to come on and say hello because apparently I forgot. Oops, I'll be back. Hi. I didn't do so well tonight, writing wise. Which, I'm slightly disappointed in myself. I like to think that sometimes I can maintain discipline and routine even if I'm feeling emotional or in my feelings about something or nervous about something in particular, and that I won't let life circumstances affect me. But that's just not human because life circumstances do affect us, and I think that because I'm a little nervous, I have my hearing with the disability appeals people tomorrow, Thursday, today, at 1:45, and it's supposed to be via link video, online. Uh, and it's tomorrow, and I'm a little nervous. I mean, I pretty much expect it to go against me because, from all accounts, from everyone who I've ever known who has um, applied for a disability, and it wasn't like something that they just got at birth or some kind of like seriously life altering accident, as in like they're laid up in the hospital and still in the hospital and can't move kind of accident, then they usually just, they don't give them that much of a hassle. But from all accounts that I've heard of disability, I've heard people fighting for years, appeal after appeal after appeal for disability. Um, and I don't know why I thought my case would be any different. Yeah, I'm not special. So, and this is my first. Well, no, this is not my first appeal. This is the second, actually, because the first appeal, they denied the appeal just off the bat. And then I had to appeal again and request a hearing, which is what this is. And I'm a little nervous. Although I expect it to go against me and me have to file another appeal and keep fighting or whatever. But I am a little nervous. And I think that's probably what kind of got in the way of my writing tonight, because I didn't even write both sprints. In the one sprint that I did write, I didn't write the whole sprint. That was actually mostly because I had to go to the bathroom when the sprint started, and my bladder was like, "You must go now." And so with the time left, I only managed 389 words. I did finish a chapter, but I know that I just know that I don't have anything left in the tank to write. Just my nerves, and I'm just not in the right headspace to write anything. I'm not even sure brainstorming would be something I could do at the moment. So I'm probably just going to read in a little bit after I sign off for the night. I think I have one more chapter in this J.D. Raw book, and I'll finally be finished. I have a book from Tiff to beta read. And stuff to finish. Thanks for watching. Which I really need to speed up my reading on that, because May 12th will be here before you know it. And yeah, trying to figure out how I'm gonna wash clothes, because I need to wash clothes desperately. And I don't know. This feels like an emotional week, and I'm like, oh gosh, it's Mother Nature. Is she darkening my door soon? Which is probably what that is. But yeah, I don't do well when I'm nervous about things. And hold one second. Yeah, I don't do well when I'm nervous about things. And then I'm disappointed. Then now I'm disappointed in myself, because I'm like, I should be able to just buckle down and do what I need to do. Especially because I know Friday I'm probably going somewhere. Apparently I have to go to the post office. So I'm going out on Friday, and I don't typically write on Fridays when I go out. I mean, I write probably in the wee hours of the morning, but not that much. There is Laura streaming tomorrow, so I might hop on her stream tomorrow. I don't know. Hopefully it goes well. I think because I'm pretty much having in my mind that it's not gonna go the way I want it to go, which is them approving me and you know, giving me all the back money since I applied and that can get the hell out of here and actually be happy, um, and have my own place again and just feel like I can breathe and I'm not suffocating. Yeah, yeah, but I feel like that's not how it's gonna go. I mean, I could be wrong. It'd be great to be wrong. I don't mind being wrong. I don't love being wrong, but I don't mind being wrong. If I'm wrong about this, that's great. But I don't think so. I just think once it's over and done with, and get it over with, I'll be back to my semi-normal self. I get nervous with things like this. So I'm gonna say goodnight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Was better a few minutes ago. But hello, happy Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Thought I would come on before it got to be 9 o'clock. It's 7:06. And I did. Oh, okay. Well, first things first. The hearing was, but it wasn't. We got there and the judge wanted to give me an opportunity to, he said I could postpone if I wanted an opportunity to find representation, which up until yesterday or the day before yesterday, I thought I would have to pay for someone to, an attorney or whatever to represent me for my disability, but I was not aware that I could have a free option. So, and Gwen knows someone who's a disability attorney, and that's kind of how I was like, oh, I thought I would have to pay. And so the judge was like, well, if you want an opportunity to have representation, we could postpone the hearing. So that is what I opted to do. I thought that was the smart thing to do because I know nothing about representing myself in a disability case or the right words and things to say to advocate for myself in this particular matter. Like I can advocate for myself on a lot of things, but this is the government and the system and I don't know what, an attorney is obviously going to have a better grasp on what things to say or to get across a better understanding of my case and my needs and whatever. So that is what is going to happen. So I have to wait for another postponement, a new hearing date. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. And going to send me some information of a disability attorney she is aware of and knows of, and I'm going to contact her. And so after that didn't take all but not even 15 minutes, I don't think. And I have been not doing much of anything that I should have been doing. Really could have went to the laundromat today probably, but it's fine. I did another sprint, but I didn't write nearly as much words as I was hoping to write. And but now I'm on Canva playing around with graphics, which is also on my to-do list. So I am doing something on my list. I do have some more summit webinar things to listen to before the day's over. So I have those up on another tab, and yeah, I'm just kind of working on like marketing strategies or promotion strategies for my upcoming release because yeah, that would be great. And I'm trying to think of fun things that could be done on a release day that don't involve me having to spend money, which it's not a lot. Um, I would love to be able to do like some kind of giveaway, but I'd have to actually be able to buy the book first to give it away. I'm gonna have trouble buying my own book for myself in my own personal collection, though. I know that there's a way for ebooks, but I don't know if I have to be a part of the book funnel. I don't know if I have to have a subscription to distribute ebooks that way. Because I mean, I've been looking on the site, and it's nothing that says you have to have a subscription, but it's nothing that says you cannot have a subscription to. So it's kind of, and I don't want to start fiddling around with things and then they ask for payment, please. And I'm like, and I've gotten to a point where it's like, well, that's the part where we part ways because I don't have any money. And I wanted to get bookmarks, but again, that, yeah. Anyway, so, but that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm doing. And sorry for the bad, poor lighting, but I'll be back later. Bye. Okay, so it's about time to say goodnight to you guys. That last sprint was, I'm not even sure there was a point of me doing it because I ended up practically falling asleep or dozing off for large parts of it. So, but I tried. I got 300 and something extra words. So, I was so tired. I was trying to make up for not writing as much as I feel like I should have last night. So because it's Friday and y'all know how Friday works for me. I don't usually write when I come back in the house or whatever. So, but I don't know. You know what? I miss going to the coffee shops, but I do not miss lugging my laptop to the coffee shops. What if I just take a notebook and have a day? Well, it's not going to be in today because I don't have no money. And, yeah, maybe. I need to start thinking of some other video ideas that I could do for my second video because I haven't posted a second video I didn't post one last Friday. I didn't post one the Friday before that, I don't think. And not this. That last Friday was. So, okay, yeah, the last 2 Fridays, the 10th and the 17th, I didn't post one. And I won't be posting one tomorrow because obviously I didn't film another one. So, I have some ideas. I just haven't actually sat down to film them. So, and then there's some that I have a little bit of an idea for, but the whole idea isn't collectively coming together yet. So I don't know, but I'm tired. I feel like I'm not making any sense because I feel like I'm rambling. So I'm tired, and I'm gonna go. Sorry I wasn't very chatty today. I'm sure I'll make up for it tomorrow. But that's for me. I don't know why I was about to sign off like this was the end of the vlog. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Oh, hello, hi, happy Friday. It's hot today, and I know I have on a jacket, but yeah, no, I don't like to really show my arms if I can help it. And then the whole skin irritation stuff that's going on my arms, I don't really want it to show, even though it's clearing up a little bit, but not enough for me. And I'm just not that brave and bold to do that. So I'm extra hot because of the jacket. But oh my gosh, I had to run an errand. I had to stop by I didn't have physical therapy today, but I stopped by to give my physical therapist something, and I went to Giants, stood in a long ass line, mostly for my prescriptions that needed to be refilled, and then I came to the post office, and it's in the bag. I forgot to show it on screen. I have a shirt that I wanted to give away, and something from Laura is in there. So yay! I have mail from friends. I'm getting ready to go get some Taco Bell because I'm starving right now, and then I'm going in the house early for me, but I'm glad about it because I'm ready to sit down, and I am tired, and some stuff I want to do. I gotta edit this video. The raw footage, I put it in there in the editor last night. It said it was at 2 hours and something, and that was without Thursday on it. But that's how you know I got a lot of B-roll. Ooh, I got a $2 off coupon at Taco Bell. Yes, please. I will be using that. Thank you. These days, any deal will do. I did, I talked to y'all before I signed off last night. So, you know I wrote an extra sprint. And why is this not? Where is it? Oh, there we go. But I didn't get the workout I wanted, but it's fine. I tinkered with a lot of graphics yesterday. So I need to do some more graphics for When Love Calls promo. And my physical therapist, she was like, she's like, you need to get some business cards or something with the QR code on there so I can, just hand them out to people. And I'm like, yeah, see, you're speaking as if I'm someone who has money to get those things, and I don't. I think I'm gonna change my Ko-fi goal because I would like to get some bookmarks, and they're not terribly expensive at Canva. I would also like to get some, like, I don't know if they have book plates, but something I can maybe use as a book plate. I would like to get some things, and I still have a little bit of time before my release, so I really would like to do that, but I don't have the money to do that, so that is going to require me to actually have to ask for some help. And that still doesn't mean that people will be able to have it to be able to part with it. So I can only ask. I can't do anything if people don't have it. It's understandable. So these days especially. So I don't know. I'd like to do fun things for my release, but I do not have a lot of fun things that I can do. Oh, yeah. I want you to just add it. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna go Taco Bell and go back in the house, and I will see you guys later. Why? Did I not add that? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. My lower male. Yeah, off for moving house. Forgot to show you the postcard. Oh, it's so pretty, all those books. Okay, it's been a while since, oh my gosh, am I breaking out again? Anyway, it's been a while since I've talked to you. I am editing this video, which is feeling more tedious than it usually is for some reason, because, I don't know, I was having a good week at the start, and then that day I got frustrated, and it just threw the rest of my week off, so I have just been off the rest of the week, emotionally anyway, and apparently I'm still off. So everything's just felt hard and extra hard. Like, watching my streamers, we're getting ready to play Jackbox in a minute. Because that's what they do at the end of all their streams, is we play a couple of rounds of Jackbox, the survey game, and it's fun. And I don't know, I told you my mail that I got from the post office. I got Laura mail. She sent me zines and stickers and a postcard with lovely, lovely words, as she always does. It's amazing. She's amazing. I also got the shirt that I wanted to give away, with the indie band, the group, well, the streamers that I'm watching right now, their shirt, their band. And what's interesting is I kind of want to write, but I have to edit this video now, so I also need to make my list of what I need to do for the weekend. So there's that. And I'll be back. I'm gonna play Jackbox real quick. Bye. Oh, hello there. Hi. Me again. This is the part of the vlog where I leave you and I wrap it up for the week. This week was kind of up and down. I started off strong. I'm feeling strong and feeling good at how I started the week, and then, you know, I'm very easily knocked off track when I get emotionally knocked off track. And so, yeah, that whole day of frustration just kind of threw me off. And, you know, it happens. Life is life. Or life be life, and you know. But hopefully next week will be, I can keep the momentum going all week. Although then again, if Mother Nature is around the corner like I suspect she might be, that could prove challenging. Um, the week, but I did actually write more this week than I have in a few weeks. Um, like, as in more than I have in a few weeks total, should I say? Because I've been hitting like 5K one week, a little over 5K another week, and I just couldn't get to. I was trying to get to 10K this week, I'll be honest, but I didn't get there. But I got close at 9,256 words for this week across two different projects, Mackenzie Brown Book 5 and the fourth book in my pen name series, and I am pretty happy with that. I wish it was 10K, but again, happy. Wonder if that's an even split. Probably not. I could total up the words I did specifically for Mackenzie Brown and then specifically for pen name and see how much I got in one versus the other. But anyway, I'm not gonna do all that right now. So and I'm trying to finish up editing as much of this video as I can tonight because I want to work on some poetry for AuthorTubers Poetry Over Mic. And I'm just gonna want to work on some poetry. I want to focus my energy on working on that and not editing this video. But of course, obviously, I have to edit the video, which I got all of up to today. I haven't loaded today's clips in yet, and I have to put the text on some of the clips. But I've finished up until Thursday. I don't want to say where it's at time-wise because it's a lot. But which is why I need to actually keep this clip short. By the time you see this, Poetry Open Mic Night will have happened. I will leave the link to the playlist and to the most recent event. Trying to think of anything else. No, but check out my Substack because I have been fairly active on the notes section anyway of my Substack, which my notes is if I could give my notes section a name in itself, I would call it Writer Ramblings. I've been, and sometimes it's not necessarily just about writing, just kind of how I'm feeling this particular writer is feeling that day. But I've been trying to keep a steady thing of notes every day. I don't post on Sundays typically, so every day but Sunday. So my little self-imposed challenge is actually up tomorrow, and that'd be a good video. Although I don't really know. I gotta see what kind of stats it gives me. Spoiler alert, I mean, not to say that it didn't increase my numbers on Substack a little bit. Not as much as I would hoped, but it did get me more engagement than I've ever been doing on Substack recently, which that in itself is I think is good enough. I mean, it's good. I think I want to keep this up actually, is what that kind of taught me. That I would like to keep a steady, I mean, I won't freak out if I miss a day, but I would like to keep up posting on the notes section of Substack. But yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to go enjoy my sunflower seeds and watch a couple of YouTube videos while these clips upload. Did I? No. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go do that, and I will not see you guys tomorrow because tomorrow is Saturday. Haha. that is going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member of my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.